Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching from. This is Jacqueline Kinoti, your transformational life coach. So today I'll be talking about why codependent people fit so well with narcissistic people. So if it is your first time watching this, maybe you're not aware what is codependent, what is narcissism, and that you can go back. I've talked about in my previous videos. And so, as you have seen, if you've been watching those videos, a codependent person is the one that puts their needs last. They seek validation in in taking care of other people, as well as narcissistic people have those people who are self-centered. All they care about is their needs being met. They don't care if they hurt other people. They don't show any kind of empathy. And so when we talk about codependency and narcissism, are self-protection strategies that a child learns to cope with, depending on the kind of childhood experiences that they are exposed to. And we have seen that in codependency is a coping defense mechanism that a child learns when maybe they are abused, they are neglected, they are rejected, or where the parent is so controlling and they make the children to do what they want despite not taking into consideration the feelings of the child, or they invalidate their feelings. And so the child learns that in order to belong, in order to please this parent, because they're the one that are taking care of them, they have to do whatever they are required of them. And we have seen that narcissism is still a coping defense mechanism that a child still learns when the parent is so controlling. They learn that they learn that this is how people are to be treated. They are to be controlled, because that is how they get their own way. That is how they get things done. Or a narcissistic person can become a narcissistic through a parent abusing them, and they vow that no one should treat them in that manner. And so they continue doing that to other people. Or it can be in times that where the parent is so overprotective of a child, and this child feels entitled because everything is done for them, and thus they believe that everyone should cater for their needs, everyone should admire them, everyone should adore them as the parent did. And so this is the kind of programming. And so if you want to understand about codependency and narcissism, then you have to go back to the childhood and understand what kind of experiences you are exposed to. So today I'm talking about why codependent people fit so well with narcissistic people. Codependent person, they get attracted to each other because of these emotional imbalances that they are trying to meet, they are need to meet. A codependent person takes care of other people's needs in order, or you can say they are people pleasers in order to belong, in order to seek validation. But this narcissistic person depends on the other people to meet their needs so that they can feel validated. That's why codependent attract narcissistic people so much. If you're the person who is the caregiver, if you're the person that loves putting the needs of others fast, forgetting your needs, then those people are the kind of people that get attracted, or they fit so well with narcissistic people because they are serving their roles properly. It is like they are meeting the needs. They are in that kind of a relationship. The codependent person and narcissistic person is a relationship. They fit so well. But what happens, this relationship is not higher the relationship. A person who is a codependent and a narcissistic person, they cannot form a healthy relationship because there is imbalance. At some point, this codependent person will get tired of taking care of this narcissistic person because it's all about them. It's all about their needs. It's all about being admired. It's all about control. It's all about silent treatment. It's all about control. And so this codependent person eventually gets tired. They give until there is that pain, there is resentment, because that one is not reciprocated back to them. And so it is going to understand the kind of relationship that you are in. Are you the person that will please people, you do things that will make other happy, whereas you have pain inside you that you have not dealt? You want to do things so that you can belong. You want to do things so that you can keep peace and understand that you can't give from an empty cup. And what I usually say that codependent and narcissism are just coping mechanism. I usually say people are not evil, but I don't give an excuse that or what people do to other people that I don't advocate for people hurting others because of this. But codependency and narcissism are just coping mechanism that can be dealt with, that a person can meet those needs that were never met as they grew up. And so it is very good to revisit your foundation and understand what shaped you, what has impacted you, where do your beliefs come from, what affect your thinking, what affect your feeling, what affect your behavior. And so that is so, if you understand codependency and narcissism, you are able to understand the fit so well, because another person is, the codependency is depending on other people to take care of their needs. They are putting their needs last. But the narcissism, they require someone who is taking care of their needs, and this is a codependent person that is taking care of people's needs. But a narcissistic person depend on these people so that their needs are met, so they don't care about other people. So that's all for today. I won't be talking about why area experiences are very vital. Maybe as you a parent, or maybe you are a parent to be, you need to realize that childhood experiences are very important in the growth of a child, in the brain development of a child, and that's what you need to take care of if you are to raise emotionally mature children. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.